This man is getting back together with his dog. His dog was left behind in another state, but he kept hoping and believing, and now they're back together. They were both overjoyed when they finally saw each other again. This adorable monkey is meeting his new parents. He last saw them 3 years ago. Look at how happy he is when he sees them again after such a long time. This lioness became like a playful kitten around the man who saved her long ago. It shows how kindness can change even a wild animal. This boy thought he'd never see his lost dog again, but after years, his faithful friend returned. And they were filled with joy and happiness beyond words. This guy is meeting his bunny after being away for a while. They both get really happy and excited to see each other, like they're old friends who haven't seen each other in a long time. This dog got hurt in a fire, but the vet rescued him from the danger. Now the dog wants to thank the vet for saving him. It's a really heartwarming moment. This monkey was saved from starvation by this volunteer. Every year they have a reunion when the circus comes to town. Their bond awes everyone around them. This dog hasn't seen his human best friend for 2 years. When they finally reunite, both of them are extremely happy.
Is she okay, by the way?
The dog is so excited that he rolls on the floor in joy. This lion hadn't seen his owner in a long time. When they finally met again, the fierce lion acted like a very needy cat. This former marine dog reunited with his old partner after being sent to a shelter. His human friend fought to keep him, and they are finally together again. People say camels never forget. When this camel saw his owner in a crowd, he immediately became close and wouldn't let go, wrapping his neck around his owner affectionately. People say camels never forget. When this camel saw his owner in a crowd, he immediately became close and wouldn't let go, wrapping his neck around his owner affectionately. This man spent 6 months in the army. When he came home, his dog joyfully jumped on him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Marking their long-awaited reunion.
I know.
This German Shepherd was just a puppy when her owner went away for army duty. A year later, when her owner returned, the dog was surprised to see a familiar face and realized it was her owner all along. This man is here to meet his lion family. He sold his company 4 years ago to join his lion family in Africa. He visits them often, and the lions treat him like one of their own. This dog can't hear its owner because it's deaf, but that doesn't stop the dog from showing how much it missed the owner. They've been together for 13 years, so being apart for 3 years was really tough for the dog. This man calls his pets, and it's obvious they are not dogs, but rather a herd of elephants. He has been with them since they were babies, and even after many years, they are still together as part of the herd. The monkey's face lit up with joy as she finally reunited with her grandma after a week apart. Her reaction was priceless, filled with happiness and excitement. 3 days after his dog vanished, the man never imagined he'd discover his furry friend nestled in a foxhole. Their reunion overflowed with joy and relief as they embraced each other. This man had only wanted to feed his swan, but he found himself overwhelmed by the bird's gratitude. This encounter occurred 2.5 years after the swan had been rescued from poachers. This baby elephant is overjoyed to reunite with the woman who cared for him at the zoo, showering her with kisses of gratitude. Cheetahs are known for their ferocity, capable of tearing a gazelle in half.
Gabe, hey buddy.
Hey, buddy, remember me? Good boy, Gabe.
However, there was one exception, a furry kit named Gabriel. Despite not having seen each other for a year, the cheetah immediately recognized its old friend when they crossed paths again.
You're a good boy, Gabe. You're a good boy.
When Bonnie, the chimpanzee, was born with pneumonia and abandoned by his own mother, Tanya and George chose to raise him as their own child. It's a memory he'll always hold dear. See this guy trying to reconnect with an old friend. He had a gorilla named Kiabi that he released into the wild 5 years ago. But now, Kiabi recognizes his voice and doesn't want to let him go again.